It's your boy Evie. You're watching EV Family ENT. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button so you could become part of EV's family. Vlog number 25. Paulina looks like she's been through a lot of shit right here. She looks like she just like, I don't want to say just woke up, but look at her eyes, yo. She looks so mad right now. Or she looks like over life. She's like, what the hell is this? And on the last one, they were all happy and smiley. This one, she looks over it, yo. What happened with her?
Oh, we start.
I gotta focus in because they're talking about it now.
Okay, so technically, what is happening? Okay, the last song was the sacrifice, right?
Yeah, the last song was the sacrifice.
The
sacrifice is the introduction of this like character that is the voices in her head. She literally feels so alone
that she creates.
That she like her subconscious creates like this other voice, like this other person inside her head. And
that's
basically
trying to,
the sacrifice
make her feel better.
like, hey, I'm here to support you. But like, let's say that this voice, this character, it's not a good voice. It's not a good character.
She's slowly
it's the
trying to take over.
Basically.
What I exactly said, did I not say from the get-go what me and Bobby were talking? See, and you guys all said they explained this, but right now from what I'm seeing, we got to let it finish. But Bobby, I'm with you, bro, and I'm staying with you, yo. Me and you are right here with it. I said that. I literally said she is originally, I said it's all her. I said it's her from the get-go. I said that. But then I said that it's also like it could be this evil queen and this and that, like a good side of her and a bad side. But in the end, there's still her. And that's what they just said. That's literally what they just said. So, I don't know. Watch it be completely different now. Probably paused too early, but I'm hyped because at least I got part of it right.
So, Sinister Smiles, is that like internal struggle of like our main character fighting against the voice in her head? And in the end of that song, the voice in her head wins and like takes over.
Yes.
And
as the song says, like the voice is repeating over and over and over. Just break apart.
Break. Just break.
Let me take control of everything.
Yeah, actually, I said that too.
Actually, the kind of turning point between this
I didn't say it in that song though, I don't think.
In the sacrifice where she said like all the pain will be mine, like let me just take
over and
take
basically
over
Sinister
everything.
Smiles, it's that part where she's fighting. I'm supposed to be like good girl. Danny's supposed to be like,
well, not necessarily good girl.
Oh wait,
but
well, main character girl then.
Innocent, like that.
Well, not innocent. Well, no. Basically, in that song, I'm still.
How do they not know their own song? That's hilarious. But it's because they all helped write it. That's what they talked about last time in the vlog 23. They said none of this album could be made without each one of their opinions, even though Paulina's the one that may actually write it or like come up with this a lot. She has to go to them too, which I really appreciated that. And I love their energy off one another. But yeah, so part of it, so far, I basically got it from what they've been saying.
No, basically, in that song, like my voice is supposed to be like
the
main
confused,
character, and Danny's supposed to be like the evil voice.
But it's all her.
I know.
In the
it's
end,
all her.
The evil voice wins, like Danny wins.
Yes.
And basically, Dull Knives is like the character taking over by like that voice, like fully and like
enjoying,
like no, like basically turning into this new, like coming out of the cocoon, turning into like Queen of the Mercy.
You know that she's just realizing like.
Yeah, so like getting taken over.
Is her fully accepting the title.
Damn it! I was wrong. I thought the queen was her the whole time. No, the queen was the evil one. Damn it!
Don't mess with her because
she's the Queen of the Matters.
She's scary.
Oh, Queen of the Mercy was really fun to write. It started with basically all the melodies in the song.
I really wanted to talk shit to every last one of you guys. But I can't do that now because me and Bobby were wrong.
Guitar melodies were guitar parts.
Actually, I just had the chorus on a guitar, like the chorus. You see, like the yes.
Was only a guitar
That's
chord.
the only thing. We actually had a lot of trouble with that song.
It was a very difficult song to write because the lyrics, man.
Not only the lyrics, the music. Because
it's like
I did that part, and then we realized that we started to fill in the parts of the song, and we realized that it was all like the same chord.
Oh, it's one chord, right?
It's one chord.
It's well now it's
now we
now
changed it.
Chords,
but
right?
first it was one chord, like the whole
It was
song.
really hard to write.
Yes.
I remember that we struggled a lot.
Yeah.
It was one of the songs that like in like terms of struggle, it was like ugh, and then Queen of Mercy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
Definitely,
the songs that you start.
So they
the songs that I started, I usually
the songs that Danny starts
I'm so
are
sorry.
usually like
the part, the problem.
But it was one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
After we finished it, and we speak Japanese on that song. Like we at least I really wanted to like put a little bit of part like for influences
how many
there because we have been watching a lot. Whoa, we wrote this song a long time ago.
Yeah.
And that's another thing that they said. I love how Paulina's like realizing it right now. Because you could tell they're so genuine. I love that about them. But I wanted to say they talked about that in the last one. For anyone that may be here and does not know, in Vlog 23, they actually said, which I thought was dope, they said that some of the songs, I forgot exactly which one. I think the one was one of them. But they said that some songs that they literally take like puzzle pieces of their own music to create new music to go with the same concept album, which I thought is fire, especially when you're making an album with a story to it. And then made the story from one song that had nothing to do with the story in mind. It only had to do with this part. And then somehow you took that and was able to make this part of the story from that. I think that's super cool to me. And I talked about it all in the last one, so we won't go into it. But
I really wanted to like put a little bit of part like for influences
there. Us spawned two other songs.
Whoa, we wrote this song a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like a year ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, like in that time, I remember hearing that song, that word a lot, korosu, in animes, which is basically it's kill. Basically, they always be like, so we wanted to incorporate that, and I just thought it was like the perfect song to say korosu. It was like very good, and
how I want to learn how to say it. I hear her say it, but like I want to know how to say that. Korosu, because now I know a Japanese word. Yeah.
To say korosu, it was like very good, and so basically korosu is the verb to kill. It's kill. Korosu means kill, which honestly it's very dark. It's very uncomfortable. We're not encouraging anybody to go out like kill. Not
we're
really,
guys.
We're just telling we're not encouraging anybody to go out like kill. Not
we're
really,
just
guys.
telling a story.
We're just telling a story. But that's on. Wait. The screams.
Well,
the screams
that's
at the very
hilarious.
end. It was Danny recorded them. We recorded them for the demo. It was not even for like the song. And we were like, okay, Danny, just let out a couple of screams, like chill, just
to see how it sounds.
Yeah, exactly. In the end, and he was like, okay, let's do it.
I turned off the lights. Like
it was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever endured in
my
life.
Hell no!
I don't know where I got the screams out. It was.
She said she turned off the light.
It was
horrifying.
We were like Jake, Allen, and I were just like in the room.
And the other,
we also had the lights turned off. We also had the lights turned off.
Oh hell no! No.
And God, it was horrible.
The three of us were
got
it was all in one
take.
She was screaming horribly,
laughing,
and then she started laughing.
See, that's creepy.
That was horrible.
The three of us were like,
guys, oh my god.
We recorded the demos like in a week, like all of them. We kind of like. We had that purpose of recording everything. So I was like, I was in character like the whole week.
I haven't.
So I was like, cool. I just let it all out, like.
Does she?
It was.
Does she ever do I mean, no, she probably doesn't. But because I haven't heard anyone tell me that yet. But I could be wrong. Does she do TV shows or movies or anything like that? Because if she's able to stay in character like that and do improv and do all that type of stuff, then maybe she should do that. Was she in drama class when she was in school? Because I went to this improv thing. I had my ex Destiny. I brought her up before, but she was really into that. Like she would relate to The Warning a lot. Like she's very clever. She's very she's very creative, and she made this voice, y'all. It was this baby voice, and it literally sounded like a baby crying, and I thought it was the creepiest thing ever. It gave me like chills. I hated it. But off of that topic, I thought it was also cool that she could do that. But my point is, she was very into this, into improv and stuff. So we went to like this thing one time, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was fun because I've never been to stuff like that before, y'all. Like I was never into painting. I was never into this. I was never into art. I'm not an artistic person when it comes to like drawings or comes to improv or watching drama or any of that. But I did it, and I actually had a good time. I thought it was dope. But they had me go up there and try something. Oh, I can't. I am horrible at improv, yo. I cannot.
Like, I was in character like the whole week, so I was like,
Copper bullet.
I just let it all out, like.
It was awful.
But-
It was. Oh yeah, those sessions were like
Disturbing.
is disturbing.
Yeah,
it was disturbing.
But
It
made it really
perfect.
cool, yeah.
And we didn't even try it again. I was like, Danny, let's leave it like that. And when we recorded the song,
What is that? What is
I
that?
don't know.
no, okay, so we used the screams from the demo,
yeah.
and it sounded just
Actually,
like perfect.
There were some things that we actually used the things that we recorded for the demos
demo,
on the actual songs, like things that we couldn't really duplicate, like the
intro for Stalker. And
The intro for Stalker.
Yeah,
that was recorded in here in
the
our home studio.
vicios, how to say vicios?
The feedbacks.
Vicios? The
The
feedbacks. The piano.
That was like a one-time thing. It came out perfectly.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yes.
It was also very disturbing. Okay, so that's
Sure.
basically chapter 3.
Yeah, that's chapter 3.
And a lot of people asked, like, the fill from Dull Knives that I removed.
Paulina takes over,
yeah.
doesn't she?
I was
Version of
never
Dull Knives.
a really big fan of it.
I think that's why I was like right from the get-go, I was attracted to Paulina from the start. Like, I'm not just talking about her looks. I'm talking about like personality, all that stuff. And I think it's because she's literally like the female version of me. Like, I'm the one that does that, what she's doing. She's like the feminine version of me. With the whole, like, she takes over the story and the crowd. And not the crowd, but takes over, like, what things to talk about because she's so passionate. And I'm the same way. Just mine comes off in a different way.
Moved.
Yeah,
I mean,
the studio
I
version
was
of
never-
Dull
Yeah,
Knives.
that's
really
me,
big fan
Paul.
of
I'm the talker,
So
so
when we started working on
makes
the
sense.
song, I was like, you know what? I mean, let's take it out. And I really liked how it felt without it.
she must be an Aquarius.
It was to support the other line that we incorporated in that song. It was.
Okay, so that part.
So we wanted to do
in
that.
that part, basically, instead of re-entering, like the, I don't know how to say it. Instead of entering on like the downbeat, the like beat 1, with that like riff, it entered in the one.
Push.
It's not push. It has.
The
I know it
end
in
of
Spanish.
the end of
like,
the 4.
Yeah.
The end of
One
the 4.
E.
Facts,
yeah,
Matt.
it's the end. I know
The
it in
end.
Spanish.
That's
I'm
me.
sorry. So
To the
the
T.
end of the 4. We entered in the end of the 4. So it was like it pushed. So with the of the 4, we entered in the end of the 4. So
Yeah,
it was
I
like,
can see Danny's
it
definitely the
pushed.
more friends one.
So with the fill, we
back,
couldn't
Paul.
do that. So I was like, let's just remove the fill, and I was like, yay!
Oh, that would be
and so we
amazing,
doing
Brett.
that.
That would be
And,
dope.
Also, one point that I'm sorry.
No, yo no tenía nada que decir.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, one important thing that we have been seeing, like, why didn't we make Dull Knives longer?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a short song,
we
wasn't
actually
it?
did try, guys. We did want to. I know we actually like incorporated a little solo.
I never do,
Then
Mac.
we went back to the chorus and everything. But you know what?
It was horrible.
It was awful.
nothing fitted like correctly. The song was begging us to
just
leave
leave
it like that.
Yeah,
And
we did try to
we
do
did
like
like
a
ton
of things.
we didn't want to fix something that was not broken. Like no, sorry. Okay. Stop it, guys. Okay, so yeah, actually we did try, but none of the
parts we incorporated actually fit.
like made it feel less than it already was. Like it ended like this, and we just kind of like
we liked it the way it was.
Yeah, and
basically.
it ended on a chorus and stuff like.
No, it was bad.
No, it was bad. So like, thank you guys.
No, I get that. I get that sometimes because I don't get it from their perspective with a song, but I do understand that completely, especially with like going through and editing these videos. Like there has been videos where I'm trying to shorten it. They were trying to longer theirs. I was trying to shorten my videos. And sometimes I'm at a point like, and I'll go and I'll try to shorten it a little bit. But I can't find a good spot to shorten it. And then I end up trying to find the spot, and then I just get like overwhelmed. I'm like, yo, all right, there's no good spot here. So F it, I'm just going to leave it this way. And then usually I just put it out as well. But as you guys can see. But now I try to be real precise with it. But I understand that completely because sometimes you can't change it.
It made it feel less than it already was. Like it ended like this, and we just kind of like.
We liked it the way it
Oh
was.
yeah, what's the birthday?
And stuff like,
no, it was
February 5th.
bad.
No, it
See?
was bad.
Yeah,
So,
Paul.
like,
That's what
thank
I'm
you guys
talking
for
about.
Really, really
Me
liking
too.
that
My
song.
birthday is
Like,
February
we're really proud of it
14th,
too,
Valentine's
so-
Day.
Yeah,
the
and
good thing is that if you really, really love it and you want it to be longer, you can always play it again.
Exactly. And
So-
that was a really cool thing about it. That you got like left with this feeling that you just wanted it to continue, but
More.
there was nothing more. So you didn't have any other option but just to play it again. And we kind of loved that. So we were like,
Strategy.
why fix something that isn't broken?
I know, sorry, that's the
yeah.
face of this blog. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of chapter 4. Yeah. Guys,
whoa. Just a little bit of fun fact. Okay, in Sinister Smiles, you see there's like a weird it sounds like clapping, I guess.
It sounds like
But basically
It
what
was
we
clapping.
used for that
it's a weird instrument.
no, it's a tradition.
That thing that I asked, I think I said that. I was like, what is that? What is that? I know I did because I remember now. Because I had no idea what that instrument was, and I asked, and now they're about to answer. Yes.
What we used for that,
it's a weird instrument.
no, it's a traditional Mexican instrument.
Oh, really?
Okay? Our grandfather gave it to us like 5-6 years
Yeah,
ago.
so like, so
5-6
you can
years
use
ago.
this in your songs, and we had it completely abandoned because it sounds really weird. It's
5-6 years abandoned in the back of the room.
But what is
just
it, though?
there.
It had like
Dust?
no spider webs. Like
Oh,
it
hell
had
no.
spider
No,
webs. I had
no,
to clean
not
them
going
out.
near
I
it.
know.
Hell
Okay,
no.
but it sounded really cool, and it sounded like this weird, like, tribal thing, which we were trying to, like, incorporate. It just sounded so cool, and we're like, leave it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the falsettos, I do them, and it's
Ale sings them. There were a lot of people saying that it wasn't Ale.
Damn it. Oh. See, that's not fair, though. I said that in the damn song. I said, nope, I fought that shit up and down that was Danny doing that, and that was not Paul. I mean, that was not Alejandra. But that's not fair with the falsettos, yo. But that's not fair because you guys already seen this. I didn't see it yet. So you guys already had a one-up from the jump. That ain't cool.
Leave it.
Oh.
Yeah.
and the falsettos,
It lost.
I do them, and it's
Ale sings them. There were a lot of people saying that it wasn't Ale.
but it is.
See?
It is
Ale?
too.
Ale sings those.
I was one of those
Ale-
Yeah, the
people.
three of us sang the chorus.
Yeah, but like in terms of range, like Ale has one of the highest ranges.
Okay,
out of-
no.
Yeah. Oh no, you have the
No.
lowest range.
I have the lowest.
I
range.
have the highest range and
But
the.
just because you haven't
I said that too, y'all. I know I keep pausing, but I said that too. I said that in the vlog 23. I said it's funny because the more they like get not angry, they're clearly not mad, but the more like they maybe more passionate or more focused, like when they get into a debate type like that, right? Or when they get more like in that fighter zone or argumentative zone, that's when the Latina in them comes out. I said that on the last one. I think that's hilarious. I think that's dope too. That's awesome. Like the true them comes out. Because you just seen it with Alejandra right here. Watch how her voice changes and everything.
Yeah, but like in terms of range, like Ale has one of the highest ranges.
Okay.
Yes.
See?
Oh, you got
No.
the lowest range.
I have the
That's
lowest.
I have the
genuine.
highest range, and
But
the,
just because you haven't worked on it, I had the lowest range.
oh yeah, Danny had the. That's why he said I have the highest
crazy.
range, but I'm the one who works on it less. But like for lower tones, I cannot reach them.
Because look, this is the
That's funny.
difference the difference between Pau and my voice. So she has the highest range.
Pow! No, I was saying paw, wasn't I? I was saying paw. It's pow. Pow. Like P-O-W, like pow, 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 pow. Got
The
it.
difference between Pau and my voice. So she has the highest range, but her
like my
harmonics, no, how is it? Overtones.
Overtone?
Her overtones are
deeper.
deeper. So
So
her voice
it sounds like I
deeper.
can reach lower notes, but I cannot reach lower notes.
She
Oh.
reads higher notes than me, but my voice is like super high. So
Super high.
it sounds like I can reach higher notes, but actually I'm the one who can fit the lowest.
Lowest. Yeah.
Yes.
And Ale has
What's
just
the
like
song that goes like super low that you can't like?
it's even doubt it. I had to practice
Even doubt it.
I had to-
It's so
wait,
natural
wait,
for me.
do it.
Even doubted.
And for me, it's even doubt.
And I can just
I
barely
can't
do
See?
it.
Paulina's voice sounded lower right there. I'm so confused because she just said Danny goes the lowest, but her voice sounded the lowest right there.
Even doubted.
And for me, it's even doubt.
And I can just
I
barely
can
do it.
barely reach it, but I had to practice so much for it so I could do it live.
See, I'm lost.
But
Nope.
I mean, it sounds.
I
good,
think
so it's fine.
Paulina's was lower.
So yeah, we managed. Oh, okay.
That's why I'm not a
I
singer.
just wanted to say, guys, that even though like we planned this album with our own stories and something like even in our own heads, the story is a little bit different for each one of us. Like she's the
yeah.
one who started it, and I'm like each
Yeah, I
one of
think
us has
this
a
part-
different
this is fire
imagination and
to
at
hear.
the end of the day. So whatever you guys come up with can be that too, you know. It's like everyone can give it a little bit of taste of what.
Yeah, a little bit like their own twist.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if we
everything's
even
possible.
should say the real. Oh, we are at some point going to say the real story.
Mhm.
But I've seen a lot of comments and like, where did they get that
I know.
from? But it's
Actually,
actually pretty interesting.
You guys kind of describe it better than we do.
Yeah, honestly.
That's why I think that's why we made it into songs. If not, we would have made a book. But
Thank
like,
God we didn't make a book because we cannot even explain ourselves with words.
you guys are so descriptive. It's awesome. Like
It's amazing,
we read
guys.
your
That's facts, yo. That's
amazing,
we read
guys,
your
seriously.
comments and it's like
facts, Paul.
that was
facts,
what's in my
Matt.
head, you know. So like so yes, you guys are spot on. Like some of you guys' comments are super great. Really. So stick with your own stories
Yep,
too. That's
agreed.
I think we kind of make the story vague enough. So
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can
And it's actually
You
like, it's
think?
a very
Yeah.
predictable
It
story.
was definitely
honestly.
vague.
So it's fun that everybody can understand it and everybody
Mm-hmm.
can like. And there is some details that are not really like present in the story, so anybody can. Come
Mm-hmm. and
up
there's
with
some
their own little-
details that we have in our head, but at the moment of communicating them, they just don't come out like as deep. But like
Exactly.
we really
I mean,
as
my
deep.
like my version.
Basically, they're just trying to say it's your perspective. Like you can put your perspective on it, and you could still get the same results as them, or what they were intending, because it's not a written in stone story, which I think is dope.
Don't come out like as deep. But like
Exactly.
we really
I mean,
as
my
deep.
like my version of
Mm-hmm.
the story can be really different from their version because I remember that we changed the story so much.
Oh yeah, we did.
So everybody has a different personality for the character. So it's really cool that you.
So at
guys
the
are,
end of the day,
like,
I
just
was
doing
right.
a character
Yeah.
and just
Either
like,
way.
making it like.
We love hearing your stories, and we also we really wanted to focus on the psychological.
Oh, I know that,
part of
Lost Fate.
What
I
the
know.
character was feeling, like everything that's going on in her mind. That's what we wanted to project: the uncertainty, the confusion, and then the total craziness. So like, I think it. Oh, sorry. I'm babbling now, but you see, that's why we make music so we can speak through
Yeah.
through that. So yeah, okay. I really do not have the words, but everything that you are saying is so right. I mean, we appreciate that you find the deepness in our like message and our story. It's not just a novel for us. It's like it really carries a message, not just like she's like
Crazy.
murder.
Murder.
Yeah,
It's really cool that you guys are putting your own little twist to the story and that everybody interprets.
And yeah, see,
No,
I deal with that same
interprets,
shit.
yeah.
Interpret.
Paulina, I
That you
effing
guys are
get it.
interpreting, yeah,
Interpreting?
interpret.
Interpretando.
So weird.
Never
In
mind.
Spanish, it makes sense that you guys are like
Yeah, making
interpretando the story your own way.
Oh, that was dope. No?
interpret.
We gotta go back.
So weird.
Never
In
mind.
Spanish, it makes sense that you guys are like
Yeah, making
interpretando the story your
Ah.
own way. It's really cool, and we really love to hear like your feedback about it. And we're glad that you're taking it like with such open arms because we know it's not an easy topic to swallow. I mean, we're talking about a murderer here, somebody who kills people, which is not something easy to swallow. And we knew that the moment that we were writing that there were going to be some people who were really not going to like what we were talking about. And we're
Facts,
not
Brett.
gonna like,
Al
like,
is
the
trying to
twist.
hide.
No, not the twist, but I mean the turn that we took when writing our music,
Yep.
because we understand that it's very different from what we've done before. But we really like what we came up with, and we're really proud of it. So we're glad that most of you are really liking it, and that you guys are like just taking this story with open arms now. Like we really love you for it. Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you for all your support.
Oh yes, and so I think this is the end of blog number of chapter 3, and we're gonna do like chapter 4. I think we should do it right now. We're on a roll, girl.
Yeah.
Not like I mean pause
Not
the
in this
video
video because it's
and-
gonna be
yeah,
super
yeah.
long. We'll let you rest a bit, but chapter 4 will come soon.
Like right now, because we're gonna record it right now.
Okay,
Like right
but-
now.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. See you on the next.
See, that's
Vlog.
me.
It was gonna
That's
be
me.
chapter-
Like, we're gonna do this shit. Let's go. But that was cool. That was dope to see. Chapter 4 is the next vlog. Okay, well, what the hell was chapter 4?